Hi, I'm Chance. Today I'm presenting a project from Carnegie Mellon University. Our project sought to combine improvisational acting and Twitch live streaming. Their intersection covers a lot of ground, from expanding the possibilities for participatory games to introducing a new online platform for improvisers, but primarily we'll be talking about how this project found that Improv offers some unique social affordances that solve some established problems with live streams and their non-copresent audiences. A live streaming system called Stage is our primary contribution. It can be summarized as a three-way dynamic between improvisers being recorded on a stage, a non-copresent live stream audience, and a co-present human host. Stage accommodates the communication of performative information between these three that can easily be lost with normal non-copresent audiences. It does this in two broad ways. One, by having a human host to process communication, and two, by supporting unique participatory roles for individual audience members. For the first part, we derive the social role of a host from both improv and live streams. They can be thought of as an amalgamation of a director, a moderator, a commentator, and a handful of other supervisory roles present in both domains. Our hosts were off-screen but co-present with the improvisers. The hosts not only manage their live stream shows by introducing performers, managing the transitions between their segments, and so on, but were a point of contact between the audience and the improvisers. Having a host that can quickly identify and relay important audience information to the improvisers who cannot easily interact with their audience was key. Hosts let both the information flow and let our audience feel like a recognized part of the performance. Stage was also influenced by established audience participation game design methods and problems. We found that Improv offered unique approaches to some of these problems, especially latency and player agency, by supporting new methods of participation. For example, latency was handled by letting audience input and communication be curated by the host. The host can receive that info from the audience and insert it into the show with proper comedic timing by virtue of being co-present with the live performance. Elsewhere, we found that player agency can be felt by fostering a sense of co-creation and co-ownership of the performance between the audience and the performers. Co-present audiences in traditional improv feel as if they are part of the show by simply being there, but when streamed, additional support is necessary. We generally explore this by letting viewers assume improvisational roles in ways unlike most streams, and something that is not doable in traditional improv. Using our system, we created and playtested 4 improv game prototypes, exploring a range of interactions that drew from both domains. We playtested them in live performances with experienced improvisers in front of a live, non-co-present audience. These games not only show that Stage affords novel interactions, both as a streaming experience and as improv theater, but we showed how key the host and tailored audience roles were to a successful performance. We discussed clear improvements for Stage later on in the paper, such as ways to further aid drop-in, drop-out audience understanding, or new ways to further a sense of co-creation. But we also conclude that liveness or embodiment are the largest problems still facing live stream improv. Distributed liveness is not a new problem in live streaming, but there is value in approaching it with theatrical expectations. The core of this problem can be found in a request we received from many of our non-copresent viewers. They want to hear everyone else in the audience laugh. We laid some groundwork to feel that social recognition and co-ownership, but have a ways to go. Overall, though, the social transfer of roles and information, particularly by hosts, is a critical aspect of the design of live-streamed improv, and we believe toward live performance more generally, too. And that's it. Thanks.